lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? If we sail, how far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? If we sail, we're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all
Hello, it's your main man, Sean Something to Write To Lewis, aka your friendly neighborhood Something to Write To. And we are live with Living With My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop, episode number 24. And I'd like to welcome my guest, Mr. Avery. He's going to come sit in with us today. Our usual co-host couldn't make it, so, had him sit in. So,
hi, guys.
How's it going?
Hello. Doing good. Yourself?
Great. We'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Today we are freestyling it.
Freeballing works too. Whatever.
Either way, we're and by that I mean we didn't come with anything.
No comics.
No comics.
No Living With My Wife. No Batman.
I mean, I got a lot of wife.
Well, you got. I'm single.
Depressing.
But
so we're just gonna talk. We're just gonna talk to you guys.
No hip hop either.
We'll probably talk about some hip hop.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
No 21 Savage. That's
Aww.
a definite.
Still haven't listened to him.
He's trash.
Is he?
I'll tell you that. So, guy we work with, Brandon. You're aware of him,
right?
He hypes him up completely. He told me today that 21 Savage is by far the greatest rapper of all time and way better than Tupac. I don't know if you're a Tupac fan, but
not a Tupac fan either.
To me, being a spectator in the hip hop community, I feel completely hurt by that statement. That's complete disrespect to hip hop. 21 Savage is nowhere near what Tupac would ever be. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll take your word for it. I
He's
haven't heard
trash.
anything by either one of them.
His verses are like, God.
Is it better or worse than Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick Lamar is a good rapper. That's
No.
I don't see why you don't like that guy.
I don't.
I don't know. His verses consist of shit like he got one of them lame ass new school flows. Got a bad chick and you know she with me and we chilling. That shit. It's terrible.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
I hate it. He mumbles the whole track.
That's what Kendrick Lamar does.
Not at all. Kendrick Lamar comes with some bars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's just mumbling over the bars.
Okay.
So he has a better production.
He's
than 21
way better
Savage.
than this kid, man. Kendrick Lamar, you can tell this kid sits down. He takes his time to write rhymes. He masters his craft. Kendrick Lamar is an MC. The definition of MC, Kendrick Lamar. That's him. You look in the dictionary, you'll see a picture of Kendrick right next to MC.
Like MC Hammer?
MC as in Master of Ceremonies.
What the-
Master of, that's what MC
like
stands for.
Mastercraft.
Yeah,
Like the tool set.
I guess.
Alright, cool. I know what we're talking about now. Alright, so...
Okay, so you don't like Kendrick Lamar.
Not at all.
Okay, so when you listen to rap music, what do you listen for?
What I listen for?
I promise we
It's-
won't be on this all
It's
day.
gotta have a good beat.
Okay, you're
Simple
a beat
as
man.
that. Gotta have a good beat. You don't have to have a good beat to make a good song.
Okay.
You know, it's gotta have a little bit of meaning behind it. Doesn't have to, though. I'm down for the feel-good, just upbeat, normal stuff, right?
Yeah?
It doesn't have to have a deeper meaning behind it. But I have to understand at least what you're saying.
I don't know, man. I agree with the understanding,
Because, like,
what they're
Kendrick
saying,
Lamar, I
but
maybe understand half of what he says.
That's because he's just over your head, man.
Is that what it
the
is?
Kid's too ill, man.
He just doesn't speak English, and I just don't get it.
No, he speaks just wonderful English. He's brilliant.
I think I need to just listen to the whole, what is it called? Humble? Is that the album?
Be Humble's, no, it's called, Damn, I
Damn?
think. The album is called Damn, and it got Be Humble, DNA, and all these new joints. But see, the new joints are okay. I like the older Kendrick shit anyway, man. Good Kid, Mad
I didn't
City.
listen to any of the older stuff.
You didn't? You ain't never heard that? You've heard Swimming Pools.
I've heard that
Got a
one.
swimming pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've heard that. Have you never heard Mad City?
No.
You know.
I haven't heard Mad City.
Yeah, man down. Where you from, my fella? Fuck
Nope.
who you know.
I haven't heard
Where
that
you
one.
You ain't never heard that?
No.
You ain't heard it?
No.
That's terrible.
Next time.
There's so much good Kendrick Lamar. You need to give Kendrick Lamar a better chance.
Okay.
Preferably with older stuff.
Alright.
Any artist, man, I feel their music's always better in the old times. You know.
The old times?
The olden days. You look into their olden days. When they first started out, I always find
See,
that.
I can get behind that too, because, like, I used to love Imagine Dragons. I know
Okay.
this is off hip-hop, but
No, it's
I used to
fine.
love Imagine Dragons. And now the last 3 or 4 songs that I've played, like, on radio,
Yeah?
they sucked.
I only know the one song that Imagine Dragons did with Kendrick Lamar.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
See, he was good in that.
He was amazing.
He was amazing in that.
I don't know.
I'll give him props for that. Of course, it was a good song to begin with.
You need to give the kid more of a chance.
Alright.
Don't give 21 Savage any kind of a chance. With me, man, the beats don't necessarily matter, man. When I used to make music, I was a big fan of the boom bap instrumentals, man, which are super simple. They're New York City styled instrumentals. They're just boom, boom, bap, boom, boom, bap. Real simple. Got some weird noises in the back, whatever. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you got, like, a Halloween soundtrack.
Not a hell. That's just how I sound when I do it. I'm not good at making noises. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm not even I'm a beat. I'm not a beat man. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's all about lyrics for me, man. If I could tell you didn't spend time writing your verse, I'm probably not gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't take your time to study your craft, even when you're freestyling, I feel like, you can tell when somebody genuinely cares about what they're spitting. You know what I'm saying? You could tell they spent time behind the bars, not
Okay.
in prison. But, mentally, man, they've sat down, they've mastered their craft. And these new kids nowadays, you know what I'm saying? They don't care.
We don't have
They
to.
get behind the mic and they just got a bad hoe. And she got that dough. Fuck that. That's trash.
That makes money, though.
I don't give a fuck about that. I work a job.
Well, I do, too.
I will work my ass off.
We
if
work
I-
the same job.
Hey, I don't know. It ain't about money for me when it comes to music. Music's about self-expression. which I guess talking about your bitch and your money is self-expression, but it ain't the expression I want to hear. I want to hear about how your life sucks, or I don't know, how you're trying to get out of a struggle. I don't know. I guess it's just
depressing.
personal.
You're just depressing when it comes to music?
I am, man. It resonates with me.
You go to country.
It resonates within my soul. Country doesn't do it for me. I like Johnny Cash. My son's named after Cash.
Yeah.
I like Cash. He's all right.
He's depressing too.
I like him. Goes down, down, down to the ring of fire.
Yeah, let's talk about going to hell.
I love
That's
it.
depressing.
It's fucking brilliant. It's the same when it. Let's bring it back to what we do best here. It's the same when it comes to my superhero storylines.
Okay.
I prefer my superheroes' lives to be out of whack. You know, completely terrible. Aunt May's pissed off at Peter Parker because he's never home. She's curious. She's scared to death. She thinks he's on drugs or he's gay or whatever the fuck.
Okay, hold up. It's okay to be gay, guys.
Completely. Now, that's not what I'm saying.
Was that an actual fear she has?
It's been in a
Or you
storyline before.
Oh, that's-
No. Yeah, this
Of
is a
course
real
it
thing.
has.
Like, so, you know, I prefer that, man. And on top of Aunt May feeling all that, Peter's also dealing with his worst villain at the time. And, you know, he's going through it also at school as a teenager. Like, I need that in my story. I like my Batman to be strung out off of liquor, suffering from PTSD in the darkest of times. Joker killing everybody that's close to him. Like, yes, that's what I need in
So
the
like
comic
Injustice.
book. Injustice is good. Injustice is a... Do you know a lot about Injustice?
I know I was bad at it. I beat the story mode and that was about it.
I love the story, but you can only play it once through without being bored.
Well, yeah, because then this just turns into a fighting game and you don't have to care about it.
I hate Mortal Kombat games. It's the same people that made that. You know, made Injustice.
NetherRealms, yes.
Yes, I'm not a Mortal Kombat
Not
fan.
a Mortal Kombat fan?
I've never given it really a chance. I always get my ass kicked, and that's why I stopped.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
Before we get on that, I was getting to a point.
Alright, get to a point.
I was going to tell you about the Injustice storyline.
Okay.
Real quick.
'Cause that one's really dark and fucked up, too.
I enjoy it a lot,
Which is
man.
good.
And there's also comic books on it. You know what I'm saying? Which I haven't got to read.
Did not know that.
There are. You should check them out so I can borrow them. But Injustice is where they the first one they go into an alternate. You played the first one?
I played the first one,
You played
yeah.
the story, then you know what it's
Yeah.
about. You know
so I
what
don't
it's
have
about.
to read the comics.
Yeah, but the comics are good though.
Okay.
Like I was reading issue 1 of Injustice actually for the first game. I was reading it, and it starts off with Bruce and Superman on a roof, and I think Batman. You know how Batman already knows everything.
Right.
Anyway, Clark's, you know, talking to Bruce. He's like, I've got something to tell you. This is my super. I've got something to tell you. My Batman's very similar. So Batman responds, what? That's not what he says. I'm terrible at this. But, you know, Bruce or Superman goes on to tell Bruce, like, Lois is pregnant. You know, and you don't get a lot of happy moments in, you know, DC Comics. You know, Batman,
Right.
you know, he's on some, I already know. You know, because
Right.
he's
Yeah,
that guy.
Of course.
But, you know, you get a little smile from Batman, and then everything goes bad. Actually, what happens is Joker mind fucks Superman. You know,
Right.
takes over his brain. Not necessarily takes over his brain, but fucks him up. I don't remember what he does to him, but
he kills Lewis and
he kills
the
Lois
kid.
Lane and the kid.
Yeah, that fucks him up.
That's dark and gritty, and I love it.
What's the storyline where Lois Lane dies from having her kid? I
I'm
know that
unsure.
happened once, but okay.
I'm unsure.
Oh, okay.
I haven't read it.
There's a bunch. It's cool if you haven't. I get it. Because I know that happened in one storyline, but there's thousands probably by now.
There's so many different storylines, man,
Yeah.
when it comes to comic books. There's a million and one different things have happened in
Yeah.
the world of comics, you know. Anybody, pretty much anything you can think of. So-and-so fought so-and-so. This happened to whoever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's so many different storylines, man. So when it comes to the conversation of this person versus this person, it all depends on the writer, man. You know, none of this
Yeah.
shit's ever fact because these characters change constantly, at least in my eyes.
Right. So like Death Battle or whatever it is Screw Attack does. It's fun entertainment, but like it's hard to, like, I know they throw the math in there behind it.
Right,
and it's cool and all, but it does ultimately depend to the writer.
Exactly, 100%. I'm not we're not discrediting them at all.
Great
Those
videos,
people,
by
I
the way.
love them. I'm entertained by them. I jerk to them. All of that great stuff. I don't really. That's a joke.
Depends on the video. They did one with Poison Ivy and or not Poison Ivy, Jade and Ivy, Soul Calibur and Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Might have fapped a little bit to that one.
I couldn't like...
Well, I mean, it is literally death battle, so like one of them gets their head chopped off. That kind of kills the mood.
No, that's great. I'm just saying, I couldn't sleep with Poison Ivy. I'm a married man, first off, but like past that, like I couldn't do it.
All right, so we're going to Poison Ivy.
Let's do it.
All right, sleeping with supervillains. New segment here.
I couldn't sleep with Poison Ivy.
Really?
I feel like
why not?
She's a living, breathing sex disease, dude. Like I feel like if I put my stuff in there, I'm going to come out with stuff on mine that I didn't want. Do you know what I'm saying? Red bumps.
That'd be a good experience.
No.
What?
I'd much rather just sleep with...
You need to live for the moment.
And same with Harley Quinn. Like, Harley's hot. Everybody's all over her. Right. I agree. She's gorgeous.
Not willing to deal with the Stockholm Syndrome?
I just feel like she's probably got herpes. She's probably a hoe. I mean,
I don't think that at all.
You don't?
But no.
Give me your thoughts on these characters, man.
Alright.
Poison Ivy and Harley.
Poison Ivy, you're probably right on that one. I guess it depends on which character model Poison Ivy's going with.
It depends on the writer.
Yeah. Are we going more of a human Poison Ivy, or are we going one that looks more like a plant? Because that matters.
Okay, so do you feel she looks like a plant in the, what is that? Is that Val Kilmer Batman with Robin?
Batman with Robin?
Robin. The live action with Bane,
right.
Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, God, that was an amazing movie, by the way. No, I don't know. I mean, other than the whole poison lip mind control thing.
I don't know, just in general, man.
Oh, yeah, I'd tap that.
Yeah?
Probably.
Who was that? What was that chick's name? Do you know?
Not a clue.
We don't have
it was horrendous.
We don't have a facts checker today. We usually have a facts checker, so we could just ask, but...
I could look it up, but yeah.
But why?
Yeah, there's no point. If you're curious, you have Google. You're on the internet.
Google and comment. Let us know what you guys, who the hell she was, man. She's in other movies. It's the same chick, I think, from Pulp Fiction, man.
I haven't seen that movie either.
You've never seen that? That's my favorite movie. I was literally just reading Comic Book News. It's a website, CBN. And there's a fan theory, an Avengers fan theory, that Jules from Pulp Fiction, which is Samuel Jackson, is secretly Nick Fury in the Avengers, and supposedly the Quentin Tarantino verse and the Marvel verse. He is, but you know they're all the same. They're all one universe.
It's the same actor.
And so when you read Nick Fury's grave, his tombstone, it has the same Bible verse because I don't know if you ever seen the scene, but
I didn't know.
Samuel Jackson spits out a Bible verse. It's amazing. You just need to watch it. I'm not good at explaining things, obviously.
Okay. I'll watch it eventually.
They're all the same.
Probably.
It's supposed to be one universe. There's a fan theory going on, but I don't know.
There's also there's a lot of weird fan theories.
Give me some fan theories.
All right, fan theories. I read one about. Did I tell you about the one I read about Joker? How he has a superpower that whenever he has the power to be at the right place at the right time.
Really?
And it gives you like examples and stuff like that. It's not just coincidences that he's always there planning stuff. It's just his power or something like that. And I thought that was cool.
Like he just appears there?
No, it's not like just poof. He doesn't teleport.
Okay.
It just things happen around him that he wants to happen.
So like he controls what's going on?
Like
in a
to
sense?
like a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cool. But I mean, like I said, it's a fan theory, so like there's a lot of loopholes and missing parts and whatnot. But it was cool.
I mean, I could see that. I also heard one that I think it was Dale, Dirty Dick Dale, that brought it to my attention. That the Joker's supposedly been alive forever or some shit.
Oh yeah,
you remember that?
I remember talking about that. Yeah,
and so
that's why he hates Batman because
it's been a forever kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
It's just stupid. I think it's just more of a mental thing on his part. But
I love their relationship.
Joker's and Batman's?
Yes.
I don't think they're in a relationship. That's kind of weird.
I feel like they are, very much so. I feel like Joker's madly in love with the Bat. And I feel like Batman hates him. Hates him with a passion, but secretly deep down... I know secretly deep down Batman needs Joker. Because Batman's just as insane as the Joker. To me. I feel like Batman's just as gone in the head and feels like he's the only one. that sees things for how they are. But Batman, I feel, is just as fucked as Joker, which makes them so great against each other and together. I just feel like...
Okay, I could see that.
You know, I wish we had more of a relationship like that. You know, where...
Can I be Batman? Oh, no, I guess I'd be Joker.
Would.
You have the better Batman voice.
I'm Batman. I feel like I'd kill Batman. Not like murder him, but like I'd be a good Batman.
Yeah, I feel like probably wouldn't be... I'm too nice to be a villain.
You think so?
I think so.
Because I'd completely pinpoint you as a villain.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie.
I think once if I snap at somebody, I'll like actually snap and like strangle them. I think that's the point. All right, yeah, I'd probably be a villain.
You just seem very
maniacal. I
maniacal,
get rage
man.
flashes.
Yeah?
I think I'd probably be a villain. I want to say I'm a hero, but I'd probably be a villain.
Maybe you might not be full-blown villain, but I feel like there'd be that moment where somebody could pull you over to the dark side. You know?
Okay.
I could see that in you.
All right. A little Darth Vader.
Yeah.
I'd be on the bad side, but then I'd turn out to be good.
Like they could maybe coax you into coming over.
I don't know. I mean, a little bit more money.
Yeah, I feel like you'd be tempted.
Well, here's $20. Go rob this bank.
I feel you'd fall weak to the flesh.
Probably.
You know.
I don't know. If somebody asked me nice enough, and maybe I need to go kill this guy. Here's a good reason. I'd probably go do it.
See? And that's a villain.
But what if there's a good reason to kill him?
But then that goes down to, I mean, is murder ever okay?
I mean, legally in the United States, yes.
Well, then there you go. I don't know. I personally feel that, you know, I'm on the Batman standpoint, the Daredevil standpoint, where...
No killing ever?
No killing. But that's because I'm all over Batman, you know. That's because I'm brainwashed by the Bat.
I don't know. I feel like killing's that's a tough subject, to be completely honest. Because did you hear about the what convention just happened where the U.S. got just shit on for it? Where it might have been like a UN convention or something like that, but there was a vote to I think it was UN to eradicate the death penalty in like all countries or something like that.
Really?
And the U.S. had to vote no because there's still states that have the death penalty, and that would be unconstitutional for the U.S. to still vote yes against the death penalty.
Really? What do you feel about that?
Well, I feel like legally, like they had to vote that.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
It sucks, but like because they're voting the same with like literally all of the people like, you know, Trump's travel ban and stuff like that. All the people that are on that travel ban, or essentially like that, we voted with them against saying no to not get rid of the death penalty, which sucks, but they have to do that because states like Oklahoma, Texas, yada yada yada.
We have the death penalty here?
Yeah, we have the death penalty.
Wow.
We're like the only ones left that have. I think Oklahoma's the only one left with firing range.
Really?
Yeah, firing range, or what's it called?
I don't know.
Yeah, you line up people, we give them blanks, shoot them. I think Oklahoma...
We do that?
No, we technically are able to, legally
That's brutal, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know that would make for an awesome comic book story arc.
They did that in Wolverine, though.
When?
Origins? When they were POWs. Him and Sabretooth. It was in the movie.
That's when they were in the military together?
Yeah, they got caught by the Japanese during World War II. And they did a firing squad. That's what it's called. Firing squad.
Okay. You were saying shooting range. Firing range.
Firing squad.
Okay.
Well, firing range.
That's so brutal.
Yeah, it is, but I mean...
We do that to people.
No,
we can. We
are legally able to.
Like if you're in the system and shit.
Yeah, but like lethal injection, I don't think anybody's going to... I'm pretty sure we can still electrocute them. But
that's brutal too. That's like horror movie shit, dude.
Yeah. I see every time I think electrocution, I always think of Green Mile.
Yes.
With Tom Hanks and damn, what's that black guy's name?
The big guy. He actually played Kingpin in the Daredevil movie.
Yeah, Kingpin and
we need a fact
checker. The coach for
today. Like, we suck.
The manager in Talladega Nights, Will Ferrell's manager.
Yeah.
Whatever the actor's name is.
Did you cry to Green Mile?
I haven't seen it in so long. I didn't cry during it.
Do you ever cry to like films and shit?
Not really.
I'm a sucker, dude.
Games I'm more into. If it's really sad, I'll probably.
You cry to games.
I've done it like 2 or 3 times. I think I did during Final Fantasy 15.
Really? That's the new one.
No, I didn't. No. I felt sad, but I didn't cry.
The new one, right?
Yeah, the new one.
You played that?
Yeah, I beat it through.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so it depends on who you asked. I beat the game. I don't have to 100% a game to beat it. Come on.
I agree.
Yeah, but I beat the story mode. I was sad. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I was more disappointed in that last fight.
Yeah?
Ifrit was cool. Fighting the last guy. I had 82.
9.
I had 90 before I started the last fight, and I used like 8 of the revives, whatever they're called. So I had 80, like 2 or 3 revives just for the last boss fight.
I got to play around a little bit on that game. I want to get it so bad. I've been really obsessed with the Final Fantasy world here lately because I've been getting into anime and shit, and to me it's anime. I don't know. I feel Final Fantasy's an anime game.
Play 7.
Yeah?
Final
I'm playing
Fantasy
13
7.
right
That's
now.
pretty good. 13's good.
You
need to play Chrono Trigger too.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Look that game up. I'll send you a link later.
Okay. Hold on, real quick on the Final Fantasy tip. Yeah,
Okay.
I got to play around on it a little bit at hashtag This Is Armando's house. Sorry. Yeah, got to play around on it a little bit. I got to drive around in the car.
Right.
And ride around in the car.
Right.
And, use the Batmobile looking shit with the wings. You can make it fly.
I hated the car system.
Really?
That was stupid. Also, I didn't get the wings.
I
didn't do any car upgrades. I literally just played the story and said screw it.
Was the story... I heard, my boy told me the story was so good that you get wrapped up in it. There's parts where you can... your homeboy will take selfies throughout the game, and you can view the picture. Like, that would make me tear up. I'd be like, oh my god, that's so cute.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like that mechanic. But, like, when the car segment's, like, I can either drive... or I can just leave it there and go get a drink and then come back in 4 minutes.
Yeah?
Which is what I did. I would, leave, go to my kitchen, make something, and come back.
Really? I don't know.
I hated that mechanic.
I liked, I like the world, though. That's the only reason I'd like to drive around, because you can't go off-road with it at all.
I want to ride a giant chicken.
Yeah, a chocobo.
Chocobo. I feel like that'd be fun.
In real life?
Probably. I mean...
I'd enjoy it. I'd be scared, though, because I'm terrified of birds. So...
Why are you terrified of birds?
They're ugly, dude. Look at this thing.
Come on. Don't be dissing the owl.
They are terrifying.
This thing is the only decoration I have, and I love it.
Where'd you get that? My wife loves owls, too. Birds freak me out.
I got this at it was a silent auction I did it was like an air show or something like that. I got it for like $10. It was cool.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm scared of snakes and spiders too. Don't get me wrong, but a death by bird would be even more terrifying. Dude, because they'd all be picking at my shit.
Vultures, yeah, that'd be pretty creepy.
I
hate that scene. In the desert, vultures are picking at corpses. Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
More than snakes. But my fear with snakes, though, is not getting bit by them. It's by them crawling up in my holes and shit. And just killing me from the inside.
That's stupid.
Why?
I can't say it.
Stupid, dumb?
Yeah, they're not gonna, go up your ass and bite you. What the hell are you thinking?
It's the same with ferrets. Ferrets freak me the freak out because they got that little, moving body. I just feel like they're gonna crawl in my mouth and kill me. It's a legitimate fear.
I'm scared of bees, so I can't say anything.
Why would you be scared of a bee? I'm allergic to bees, and I'm not scared of bees.
I'm slightly allergic to bees.
Yeah?
But it's more of a childhood trauma thing. I got stung 4 times by bees.
You're basically bee man.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm cool with snakes, spiders,
I
rats,
hate spiders.
anything. Bees, get me out.
Which is weird.
I'm okay with wasps.
Yeah?
I'm cool with wasps.
They're basically the same creature.
I know, it's the
so then how can you mock me for my
yellow and black? Because yours is stupid. Yours is having animals crawl inside of you. Mine's getting stung a little bit.
Let's ask the fans. Alright. Whose fear is more legitimate? Mine or his? Death of snakes crawling in your asshole. or your mouth hole.
Or getting stung by
Ferrets too, or getting stung by a bee. Who's is scarier? Tell me that. Let us know down in the comment section below. And then I just point down.
Right.
Because it's like...
I think it's still at the bottom, right?
Yeah, like it's here.
Unless you're on like desktop view and then it'll be to the right.
Wait, maybe if
On
I like
YouTube?
leaned up and point. Because like if I point... Look, because it just looks like...
Well, on Twitch it's down below, but on YouTube it depends on which viewer mode you have.
Okay.
So if you have the normal one, like normal people, it would be down below. But if you have the desktop one, it would be to the right.
To my right?
When you're at the screen, it's to a right.
So who's right though?
Me, I'm always right.
I agree.
I don't care in what scenario it is. So like the bee thing, I won.
I disagree.
I'm always right.
Look, did they tell us anything?
Bees are friends. Bells, you're wrong. I hate to break it to you.
Snakes are terrifying, dude.
We were cool with birds, but now we're not. How do you not like bees are friends? They do make honey though.
Is that what he said? Bees are friends? Because I want to do it for the audio too. I want people to... Birds are not ugly.
404 said bees are friends.
Are you just like a PETA guy? Are you an animal activist or what? What's going on?
I don't think she is. It's a she, by the
A
way.
lady. Hello. Sorry. Anyway, I'm terrified of birds.
Everybody on the internet is a guy until you've known otherwise. I get that.
My mind, I associate with males outside of my wife, you know?
It's just male. The only girl you're allowed to talk to is the wife.
Because, like, I see all women to me must have wieners. Because I'm a married man and my wife is the only one.
That's a good mindset to have, to be completely honest.
It helps.
It's not bad. I mean, yeah.
So, like, if
I
they
get it.
flirt with me, I'm just like, I know you got a sausage. Watch out, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I got a fear of
God.
snakes. You know what I'm saying? It works.
That might actually go up your ass, but
Oh, God.
yeah, we went there.
I don't know, man. I've just been relaxing lately, though, man. Really thinking about a lot of things. I've been trying to network. I sat down with Brandon Had Enough Young the other day, a rapper. He's a local.
The interview that you did?
Let's do an interview. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I sat down with him. He was pretty cool.
All right.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
You know what I'm saying? Who are some, like, if you could have a dream interview for Let's Do an Interview, who would you sit down with? Would it be a Twitch dude, a YouTube dude,
I don't know.
somebody,
That's
a
a
movie?
good question.
Let me know, man.
A dream interview. So if I could just pick one person at random that I wanted to ask
That
questions
you wanted to
to.
sit down with and just be like, how?
Real or fictional?
Can we do fictional? Is that a thing too?
We'll do column A, column B.
All right.
All right. So real.
I got my real.
I feel real. I want to do an actor, probably like Leonardo DiCaprio or
Really?
somebody like that. I
That's
feel
cool.
like
I
that'd
can't
be cool.
judge you.
Yeah.
You're your own person, right?
Yeah.
I'm so hateful.
And then fictional. I don't know about fictional.
They have to answer the questions too. There's no like, oh, I don't want to answer
Aw.
that, or they have to answer your question too. Because
Right.
the person I'm going to pick fictional will not reveal information to me like that.
Well, that's lame.
So they,
Well, it can't be like Joker. If they have to answer the question, you can't just say get Joker and then ask his real name or something like that. That'd be stupid.
okay, well then let's make rules.
Well, no, because like that's a big thing in Batman though.
Because that's what I was going to do. I was going to sit down with Batman, fictional character. Spoilers. I was going to sit down with him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And what? Figure out Joker's real name?
No, just what's up. I'd probably just be scared, dude.
I just want to talk to him for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd just be scared. Hey, can I touch you? You're so cool.
Can I ride around in the Batmobile?
So yeah, the questions would become like elementary school questions. Like I wouldn't have shit to say to Batman. But my real life person that I'd love to interview is obviously my biggest influence, Kevin Smith. I'd have to sit down with him.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'd gargle him, whatever. I don't
Right.
care. I just love to hang with the guy. Also Bruce Willis because he has a sexy voice.
Bruce Willis would be cool too.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I can't Bruce Willis. ever.
No, Bruce Willis sounds like a lot like Batman.
Do you think Bruce Willis would have made a good Batman?
Nope.
No,
I
terrible.
don't think he would.
I
out
love
of his
Bruce
character.
Willis, but like, yeah, I couldn't see it. He'd run around barefoot and shit in a big building fighting, Germans
On
and
Christmas, what the hell?
shit. Yeah, I don't feel like Batman would look good running around barefoot fighting Germans. in a building. I feel Batman has more skill.
Maybe Captain America.
Cap fights fucking Nazis all the time. Not saying Germans are Nazis, but I'm saying
Nazis are German.
Bam. Good job. Way to work that. Because I was stuck in a situation there. Yeah, I was stuck.
I don't want to seem racist, but...
No, but like, Captain America, man, used to always fight Nazis, man.
Right.
Which I fucking love.
Red Skull. Well,
yeah.
No, he hates to fight Nazis, too. I don't know.
He kind of is a Nazi.
I've seen the movie. That's about it.
He's Hydra.
Yeah.
Hydra is Nazi-esque.
Well, they're like a... What is Hydra? Like a...
They're like a branch of the fucking Nazis, dude.
Oh, is that what it is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I kind of know, but I don't. I don't want to like...
I don't know Captain America.
But that, like, his whole beginning was fighting Nazis. Man.
Right, they fought Hydra, and then
Yeah.
he got stuck in the ice.
Yes.
And
That's
then
what happened.
He missed his date or whatever, the dance.
That's in the movie.
That's all I've seen.
You gotta catch up, buddy. You lack so much in the
I played, what was it? Marvel's
Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance 2.
That doesn't count.
Come on.
Like, there's nothing there for you. Like, I've got... If I bring you some comics...
We'll
like,
read 'em.
You won't?
I will when I have time.
You're such a letdown at times.
Well, I don't have time.
You break my heart.
I'm sorry.
You make me want to cry.
Aw, don't cry.
It's all good.
We can do it off camera at least.
I love crying on camera. I feel like that's like a necessary thing.
Why?
I don't know. I'm being weird. Anyway, I feel like Nazis are fucking awesome to fight in video games and in movies.
What about zombies? What about
Zombies?
Nazi zombies?
Dude, whoever came up with that deserves like head for life. They need a coupon that's like head for life, and they can just get it.
Yeah, but then after that first game, it just went downhill. I don't know, Black Ops
agree.
was pretty cool, but...
I'm not a Call of Duty guy.
I was at first.
I'm a
not
Nazi
anymore,
zombie
though.
guy. I hate Call of Duty. Call of Duty. Is it Call of Duty? Or
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of the Duty is probably a pooping simulator.
Okay. Which brings me to our next topic.
Simulator games or pooping?
No, the Squatty Potty. You ever heard of this?
Is that like a children's
No.
potty? Alright.
It's something that helps you poop. Now,
So
we're
be a
not
burrito.
This isn't an ad, by the way, guys. This isn't a commercial.
Right.
But we all like to poop, right? It's a nice thing. You poop.
It depends on what I had for dinner, but alright,
Here,
continue.
we all poop.
Right.
Correct? And sometimes it's tough getting it out.
Right.
This is not an ad. We're not sponsored by anybody at all. So,
Right. Alright.
anyway, you're aware. So, the Squatty Potty is
What? Yes, Senso Kitty. I do look at... Well, I'm looking down at least. Alright, what's up? You guys read chat, right? Yes, we do.
Avery is currently,
I'm very
going
bad
through
at
the
it,
comments.
but I do read chat.
Usually, we have somebody behind the computer that reads off your guys' comments to us when they relate, or we do a small section where we will speak to you guys here in just a second. But we will be looking every now and then. Usually, like I said, we have somebody behind the computer. He's usually the man at the computer. So here we go, the tech guy. I usually have a handsome young Rick sitting to my left and a handsome dark Morty sitting to my right. Shouts out to Rick and Morty, Dale and Kirk.
Yeah, I could see it.
Dude, Kirk looks like the Black Morty.
Yeah. But there is no Black Morty.
Exactly, it's an alternate. They were talking about parallel universes in the Rick and Morty realms the other day.
There's a Black
Somewhere.
Rick.
So there's bound to be a Black Morty somewhere.
I mean, I guess.
And does Dale not remind you of Rick?
Oh, he totally does.
He reminds me of Rick. He even looks like Rick. Watch
Yeah.
our older videos, you'll see the guy.
Yeah.
Or tune in next week, you will see the guy.
He's tall enough to pull it off.
He looks like him, dude.
Yeah.
And even the way he talks, he's real Rick to me. You know?
Alright, now we just need to get him drunk, see if he stutters a lot.
I've never been drunk with him.
I haven't either. No, I have. We did that in Oklahoma City.
You went to OKC?
Yeah, with the 10 crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, we all got drunk one night.
Really?
And then we got up at like 6 a.m. to work the next morning. We were all hungover.
How is he? Like drunk?
It was
Do you
alright.
remember?
Yeah.
We'll learn. We'll find out soon because soon we'll be doing a drunken podcast. So, I'll be here coaching and just watching.
What? What does the battery sign mean? Probably there's a battery. I don't see a battery sign, dude. Oh, Twitch Turbo. Oh, okay, cool. All right.
What does that mean?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Fair
It's
enough.
Twitch stuff. Cool.
All right. Anyway.
What are we working on? All right. Games coming out. What do you got?
I don't got anything for games coming out. I
Oh
know
my
you do,
God.
but I got PS Plus right now. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5. I think it is 5 or 6.
Right, it's 5.
I've been playing that. I'm liking that because I don't usually play military games. So that's been captivating me.
All right.
I don't play the story because I've just been obsessed with running around into little fortresses and knocking soldiers out. I don't even use my gun.
You need to play Far Cry.
I love Far Cry. I'm a huge Far Cry guy.
Have you played Blood Dragon?
That's the tripped out looking one?
Yeah, I feel like
only
you
got
would
to play
love
like
that
30
one.
minutes of it.
You need to play that game.
I want it back.
You need to
I
play
need
it.
to get it.
It's like $20.
But real quick, let me tell you, Metal Gear Solid. Okay,
Oh my
so I've just been oh my god, man.
All right, let's do it.
So I've just been running around. You know, I don't even use my gun really, unless it gets like it gets really sticky.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So I'm just running around, knocking people out, throwing them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That
Hiding
motion.
in the box.
No, I don't hide.
That was
This
it.
is why I die so much. Because I run into these camps of like 20 dudes and I'm just running,
So you're trying to play it like,
Like I'm
Shadow
Batman.
Horror or Batman or something like that. That's not that kind of game.
But it's fun. I did use my gun earlier. I did this thing where you can, like, you ride your horse. And you
Wait,
can
there's
get-
horses in that game?
There's horses, dude. It's open world. You need to get around. And you don't got cars, as far as I know, because I've only played it for like 20 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Get a moped.
I wish.
That'd be so fun. Just see him leaning, going across the screen.
So you know I can lean, so I can lean on the
Yeah.
side of my horse, so the guards can't see me. So what I did was I leaned for a few seconds as I was running real fast past these guards, and then I hopped up, shot him in the head, took off like a boss. All I'm gonna
See, I
say.
don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that game.
Really?
That's not my style.
I enjoy it.
Stealth is fun to an extent, but like even on, damn it, the game is escaping me.
I think why I like stealth so much is because I'm such a Batman fan, and he's very stealth.
Right.
He's all about sitting there watching you creepily
Yeah.
until the right moment.
See, stealth games like Shadow of Mordor, I don't even play stealth. Like I do to an extent, but like, of course, the combat in that game is really easy too.
Well, see, now that I
But-
think about it, I'm not even really playing it as stealth, though. As I just told you, I'm just
Yeah,
running
you
into
just-
camps. You know,
Right.
rocking them.
Yeah.
Some of that.
Just wait for somebody to walk up to you, press the counter button, keep going.
There's not even a counter button, I don't think.
Oh, it's just iframes.
See, I haven't put in enough time to know anything.
They
about
put in
the
like
game.
20 hours into it.
But, like, not doing anything other than running into camps, knocking people
Yeah, but
out.
like you should notice iframes.
I don't pay attention.
Do you know what iframes are?
Is that like when it pops up? Ding, like press Y or something?
No, the invincibility frames. It's where you can control an action and not get hit.
This is why he's my tech guy. I don't know about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a game mechanic that most games have.
Really?
So, like, in Dark Souls, when you roll, those are iframes. You don't know what Dark Souls is?
I know what Dark Souls is.
Right.
It
You know
just-
how you dodge abilities, like dodge damage?
Yes.
So if somebody stabs you, you roll, right?
Right.
Those are iframes.
Okay, so I still don't know if there's iframes
Oh,
in
man.
Metal Gear
Okay,
Solid.
fair
right?
enough.
If there is, you can dive. Is that...
Yeah, that would be considered an
Okay,
iframe.
so yeah,
move.
I dive sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I dive on top of people.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm scared. And it's
Run
just-
away and just jump.
And I don't dive on them on purpose. I don't dive into them on purpose. So I'm just like diving and I fall in their direction and they fall down
Panic,
with
you
me.
just start hitting buttons.
Yeah. Anyway, new games coming out. I know you got things to talk about.
Alright, so I've already pre-ordered it, but South Park Fractured Butthole.
Fractured Butthole.
I love that title so much.
It's amazing.
I can't wait for this game to come out. Do you know how did I tell you about the difficulty ratings? So
Yes, you
by
did.
the
Go
skin
ahead, tell
color.
them.
It's so great. So the difficulty on your character is determined by what skin color you pick. The lighter you are, the easier the game. It's
That's
so
hilarious.
fucked up. It's so funny.
I love it. Are you excited?
But yeah, turn-based RPG.
You beat the first one.
Beat the first one. Every character class.
Are you
I'm
going...
a nerd
If they continue these games, are you going to be considered a veteran
on
eventually?
playing those.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I played Paper Mario. Love those games.
Yeah?
The first two. The third one for the Wii kind of sucked because it wasn't turn-based. I didn't care for that. But first two, love those games. Any turn-based RPG like that, I like.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a few that I need to, like...
So then, not to change subjects.
Okay.
We're going to talk about South Park.
Right.
But, so then, are you a fan of the gameplay within Final Fantasy? The older ones?
The older ones? For the most
Because
part.
they take turns and shit. That's
Right.
what I hate. That's
You
why
don't
I'm
like
so
that?
excited about 15.
Oh, well then don't play 7.
Well, but the reason I am playing, even 13s take turns.
Right.
So the reason I'm doing that is because it has such a brilliant story.
Right.
And I'm just looking to cry. I'm looking to cry everywhere. If they have that in there,
Right.
Moments. That's what I like. I like good, heart-gripping storylines. So anyway,
Okay.
South Park.
South Park. Love
Sodomized
South Park.
butthole. Go ahead. That's your cue.
Sodomized butthole. That's hilarious. I don't know. I don't really have anything else for that game. The new Shadow of Mordor or War of Mordor or whatever it's called comes out in a couple of days. Don't know if I'm gonna get that one, but that's gonna come out pretty soon. There's a bunch of games coming out pretty soon just because of the time it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready for the Christmas sales and whatnot.
I don't even know what's coming out. Like
Gran Turismo, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, they have a new one coming out.
6?
What?
That'd be Grand Theft Auto 6, correct?
On the car game?
You
Or
said
the movie?
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo.
They're making a Grand Theft Auto movie?
No,
You said
we're
Grand Theft
on.
Auto.
Yes,
You said Grand Theft Auto.
yes, they're
Grand Theft Auto is
Grand Theft Auto. Oh fuck! I'm thinking. What am? Oh, Need for
I got
Speed.
excited.
Well, Grand Theft Auto. They're coming out with the new DLC for it. But
Really?
They do that like every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2.
I am excited for that.
That comes out next year though.
What games are you guys excited for? Let us know in the comment section down below.
See, this is where having somebody behind the computer is always nice, just because.
Are they talking? Are they saying things?
No.
Okay, cool. Just thought I'd check so that way we're, pleasuring everybody. Pleasuring at the same time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
It looks like a lot.
It's just normal stuff.
Destiny 2 on PC.
Oh, God. That
I've
comes
only
out-
played a piece of the first Destiny. I know nothing of Destiny. So,
I've played it on the... So, my roommate has a PS4, and I've played it on there. It's literally the same as the first one,
I heard it was open world.
which is frustrating as hell.
Is it open world?
I have no idea.
You haven't.
I've literally just played 2 missions because I had to carry them.
Yeah.
That was it. I played 2 missions. The first time I played the game, we lost the mission because it was a time thing and I didn't know what I was doing. Second time, we beat it with like 3 minutes to spare.
Yeah.
I don't think... I'll probably get it just because everybody else is getting it, but I don't know if
You're a
I'm going to
follower.
Right. I don't know if I'm going to put time into it. Because the thing with... So the problem with games like Destiny, Ark, all these weird RP games and online multiplayer games is people play them for a month and then they never play them again.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the next new game comes out. So that's why I'm hesitant on buying games like that, just because if I get it, I'm wasting $60 on a game that I'm going to play a month.
And they charge that much for these games, too, man.
Yeah, it's $60, and then it'll be another $15 for the 5 DLCs that they release in the next year.
I understand your struggle, man. I purchased Ark, and I don't play it for shit. I played it for maybe a month, as you said, and I'm done. My boy Armando wants me to get the Final Fantasy Online game.
Final Fantasy 14.
Yes.
You'll put probably 2 weeks into that one.
Exactly. And do you know how much it is currently? $60 fucking dollars.
Is it still 60?
Yes, sir. So keep in mind, my boy got the GameStop card with $30 on it. He's gonna hook it up if I throw in a 30. But you know what I'm saying? That's $30 I could put towards my wife, my son, or comic books. Most importantly,
Food.
comics
Food.
or food, comics and food.
Food's at the top.
I love how I said most importantly over my wife and son, and we're just still talking about comics, food. So,
Well, I don't have either one of those two.
comics or food?
Well, I have food. I technically have comics. I haven't read any of
You
them,
do.
but I have them.
Civil War 2. You need to read some of that. It's okay. I like it. Are we getting
Overwatch. See, the problem with Overwatch is I don't put time into Overwatch, and I ranked into competitive at, like, platinum. That's why I don't put time into Overwatch. It's not fun. Like, it is fun if I play with people, but if I just solo queue and I try hard, it's just... It's alright, I guess, but...
I borrowed Overwatch. I only played it for just a minute, but I do have some insight on Overwatch.
Alright, give it to me.
xnxx.com has plenty of
Oh.
Overwatch porn. There you go.
That was probably the... That's I don't want to say it's like probably the best thing that came out with the game because the game is fun. Like I can't discredit it for it. It won Game of the Year in 2016.
Did it really?
Yeah.
It's that old too? It's 2016. Wow.
It's been out for at least a year and a half.
Wow.
I'm still only like level 70 something.
There's nothing to the game for me. You do the same thing all the time. Is there a story?
There's like a background story.
I'm a story guy, dude. If you don't got a story, you're not gripping.
There's a background story. If you just read online.
Yeah. Why do I want to read online to figure out what's going on in a game? Why do I want to do that?
Because why not?
I like how I attacked you just now.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
You know?
See, most of the games I played don't have stories.
I see.
Smite, League of Legends.
I love a good story. The Last
Overwatch,
of Us. The Last of Us 2 is coming. I am very excited for that. It is. It's a thing. Have you not seen the trailer?
No.
Got little Juno playing a guitar because she looks like Juno. I don't know her name. Fucking playing the guitar, singing some depressing ass shit. You've never seen Juno?
Oh, that's the one with
the pregnant girl.
Yeah, with Michael Cera.
Yes.
Okay.
Dude.
All right. That is Juno.
That is fucking Juno, right? Yeah. They look just like... And then you got Logan. You got Hugh Jackman as the dad.
Hugh Jackman.
That's fucking Juno and Wolverine hanging out, dude. I love that game.
Think about that.
Oh, it's so good.
I didn't play the story. I played the online for it. Which
How was that?
Completely underrated.
Was it good?
It was so fun.
I was unaware that there was even online.
There's an online game for it. A buddy of mine, Casey, had it, and he was having some issues organizing his camp and stuff like that, and he had to go out and get food, and I played a little bit for him.
Is it survival or something?
So what it is you're like the leader of a camp.
Okay.
So you're refugees and you're a leader of a camp, and you have to go out and search for supplies and stuff like that. So it's a 4v4, essentially shooter.
Okay.
So you'll go out, and it's a round-by-round deathmatch.
Okay.
Team deathmatch. It's a lot of fun.
I'm going to have to check that out.
Well, I wouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, The Last of Us 2 is on the way, so I'm very excited for that.
Wait for that. I'm sure they'll bring that back.
You should have played through that story, though. You missed out. It was very good.
I can still play it.
It is worth playing.
Okay.
Worth playing.
So many games coming out, though.
Like I said,
that I can't think of because I don't have a... Well, I do have a way to check for it, but if something goes wrong with Twitch, I need to know.
Tech guy. That's what he does. This is why he's here. Actually, this is his place, so... I'm
here because I live here.
I'm here because this is what I do. I talk. I like to talk.
And I drove him here.
There that is. That's out there now. So, you guys now know that.
It's good information to have, right?
Let's talk about influences.
Influences.
In life.
In life. Okay. So, my greatest influence. Probably my dad.
Your father.
My father?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah?
He's a great guy.
Respectable.
Yeah. He's respectable. He's taught me how to do basically everything.
That's awesome.
Building stuff. We could have done a little bit more work on cars because I need some work on mine done. I'm going to have to go talk to Cowboy about that one.
Yeah, he's my car guy too. Cowboy and Bryce.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Cowboy and Bryce. No, the only reason I want to talk about this, man, is just because I'm just interested in what makes Savory Avery so savory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who are your influence? Your father?
My dad. I don't know. Probably just It's like my dad, and then just whatever I got interested in, I always just looked it up by myself. I don't know. That's kind of just what he taught me. It's like if you're interested in doing anything, learn how to do it.
I can dig that.
You're a man. Do it. So I
did
dig
that. Respectable, John Wayne-esque.
Yeah.
Word. I dig that, man. Right on, man. I didn't mean to get personal.
No. All right. Your influences.
My influences.
Batman.
One. My mom. I'm very...
No.
I love my mom.
He's a mama's boy.
I fucking love my
Called
mom.
it.
She's fucking dope,
Called
dude.
it.
Like, I don't know, man. My mom is why I do what I do. Why I love to be creative. Why I made music. Why I podcast. Why I fucking attempt a sad attempt at art. Why I'm doing anything. Why I feel the way I feel about politics. Why I feel the need to put my fist up anytime some dumb shit's going on. I don't know. My mom, she influenced me to do a lot of shit, like chase my dreams and all that great shit. Okay. And then, obviously, Kevin Smith. Smith. Kevo. I don't know. I was trying to come up with a cool name. Came out corny.
We'll work on it.
And then, also, you mentioned Batman. Man, comic books have played a very special part in my life and in my married life, my relationship. That's very important to me because when me and my wife first got together, we were very angry individuals at one another. You know what I'm saying? Mainly me. She wasn't angry. I was a very angry guy. So we were on the verge of splitting, and until I picked up comic books. I recently picked up comic books within the past 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? And picked up comic books, man, and started reading about these men that live with a standard, with a code. You know what I mean? Which I lacked, and every male in my life has lacked. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with a very shitty lineup of influences. So finding comic books changed me as a man. They gave me men to look up to as your father. You know what I'm saying? They gave me those good men. So those are my influences.
So what we're saying is read stories, kids.
Read stories, watch anime. Depending. You know, Tokyo Ghoul Season fucking 3 is on its way.
I thought there wasn't a Season 2. I thought Season 2 was on its way.
No, Season 1 and 2 have happened, and they happened the right way.
I haven't watched any of them.
You haven't? You
I
need
still
to.
haven't.
They're wonderful.
What was that? What anime have I been watching?
Why haven't you watched Tokyo Ghoul Season 2 or 1?
Because I was going to say, I haven't watched Season 2 because I haven't seen Season 1. I don't know. Is there a manga adaptation for that?
There is. I haven't got to read it because I don't know where to get my online manga. But if you guys know, plug in the comment section down
below. There's an app that I use. Manga Rock.
Manga Rock, is it free?
Yeah.
And I can find anything?
Not anything. Not if it's licensed.
I'm sure Tokyo Ghoul's licensed.
Well, then you're going to have to pay for it. Amazon?
Yeah. And I can get, like, books?
Yeah. Just get Kindle.
See,
get the Kindle
I have
app
a
on your
beef.
phone.
I have some beef with anime because I'm usually an avid comic book reader.
Right.
Okay, but I've been binge watching anime for about a month or two. Okay. So, like, my comic book reading time has went to anime watching time. So, like,
oh, you poor thing.
So, like, this is so first world. I know. So, like, the problem I'm finding myself with now is, like, the only time I read a comic book, which I feel so fucked off to say, I deserve my nerd card taken, but you won't take it.
I'll take it.
He'll take it. He'll take it from me. But, anyway. So, like, the only time I've read a comic here recently was Friday, or Saturday, around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and still not finished until right before the show for the past 3 episodes.
Right?
So
we didn't even do one this week.
We didn't because I've become lazy and watched anime. So don't watch anime, kids. It'll ruin your life.
Well, that, and we both worked like 60-hour weeks.
It's what you got to do to provide, you know. But
I don't even need to provide.
You got to provide for yourself, you know. You got to fucking live and grind. And
I got a vacuum cleaner.
He did. Turquoise.
Such an ugly color for a vacuum cleaner.
Beautiful. Why do you not like turquoise?
It's a vacuum cleaner. The first thing I literally said was, I don't like this color. Maybe my mom influenced me a little bit too then.
I like how we said we're going to talk about the vacuum cleaner.
No, I totally brought it up just because we said that.
Yeah? Your mom influenced you?
Apparently, because I care about colors of vacuum cleaners.
That's a thing. Like, you
so are fair. I have to have color coordination. That's why I like neutral colors.
Yeah?
Gray shirts. That's majority of what I own.
Right.
Because I feel like if I don't match colors, I can't go out. If I'm not dressed up appropriately to go out of the apartment, I don't want to go out.
So, what I'm getting here is your superhero costume would be very bland. Very plain.
I don't know. Because superhero costumes need to stand out.
Depends, man. Batman's is black.
So what kind of, like... In anime, the main character, you know why they have the crazy-ass hair? So you remember them.
I just thought they were feminine.
No!
Do you know that was my beef with anime for the longest time? I was just like, these dudes ain't dudes all the way, man. They're
because they have hair?
Because they're just goofy a little bit, man. Look at the Final Fantasy guys, man. Which one of them are just like... Bruce Willis. There's no Bruce Willis as an anime.
There's on 15, there's the one guy... I don't remember his name.
On 15, the bigger guy?
Yeah.
But he still dresses like I don't know.
It's an anime character.
Nothing against any of that, because now I am obsessed with it, and I'm even considering Final Fantasy and anime cosplays. So like, I will be looking like that eventually. It's fine, only for the cosplays.
Right.
And when I'm in my house alone, don't worry about it. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about?
Apparently, my vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, colors. I think those are all games I don't play. I mean, I can't say much. I spent 11 years only playing WoW.
I played WoW for 2 months.
Anime gave you your job. I'm very curious as to what you do for a living. How can we help here at Geek World Network?
I don't remember what she does for a job. She told me once, but it was so long ago. Sorry, Bells, I don't remember your job.
But, well, your vacuum cleaner? Is that where we're at?
That's literally what we were talking about. I need to go get... What else was I going to go buy? I need a new cooling system for my computer.
It's fascinating.
Maybe a new graphics card.
Wonderful content.
I was looking at graphics card. I'm like, ooh, $1,200. Nope.
I don't know, dude.
You need to build a computer.
I do. I don't even understand computers like that, though. Like, you know all about them. I don't know what... I just sit there and literally watch porn and YouTube vids.
Well, don't do that on your computer.
Well, see? There you go. I'm already fucked. Why do I need a computer?
Do that on your PlayStation.
I do.
It's hooked up to the TV. That's what you have the TV for.
It's huge. Like, you can literally pull up anything on that motherfucker.
God.
Anything, dude.
Alright, so we're going to do a quiz here. Have I told you how much my computer costs?
No.
Throw out a guess. It's a gaming rig.
$1 billion.
No, not
Fucking
that much. I wish. That'd be nice.
1,300.
Damn.
What?
That's close.
15.
It's 14.
14. I said it.
That's just the computer.
Really?
Yep. So,
wait, that's the computer. The other stuff is like...
Right.
Monitors.
So it's like monitors, surround sound.
Surround sound.
So the monitors were like 300. The surround sound was like 200. So essentially what I'm saying is get a car first. Because my car was $300 more than this setup.
Right.
Get a car first.
Keep in mind my wife has a car.
Oh yeah, they share a car. It's fine.
Basically, that's
I
what's
just give
going
you a
on.
hard time for it.
I need one.
Dylan needs one too.
Yeah. What kind of car would I even have? Like, just something that runs,
just
basically.
Another Honda Civic.
Probably. Most likely.
They're good cars.
I'd like a truck. I feel like a truck man.
I should have gotten a truck.
Because there's just a lot of work you can do in a truck.
Right. You know? If I had a truck, that would have made moving here so much easier.
And you could just make so much money in a truck. Helping other people move.
Yeah.
Going job to job. Carrying around tools. I don't know.
Yeah. Do whatever. I'm not going to fit anything in my Saturn.
Right.
Well, I fit a couple things in my Saturn. Like a toolbox. That'd be it, though.
That sounds creepy.
Well, I'd fit a toolbox in my...
I can fit a couple things in my Saturn.
Dead bodies.
That's what I thought you were going with.
So, the first thing I do when I see a trunk is like, how many bodies could I put in there?
Yeah?
And then I stroke my... Well, I didn't have a beard when I bought my card, so now I can actually stroke the beard.
So, with that being said...
Do you not do that when you search for cars?
Fuck, I've never searched for a car.
You never go, I need to look at the trunk space.
I've never searched for a car.
You need to do that.
So, while I'm at the dealership, standing next to the said dealer, I'm gonna... How many bodies can you fit in that motherfucker?
And they will give you an accurate answer.
You think so?
They've done it every time.
I want to put them in that situation and YouTube it.
Yeah, they do it every time.
We should start doing that. Just run around.
I don't want to be...
How many bodies can you fit in that motherfucker?
Just try to do it in the trench coat and everything.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to be put on a search list, though.
That's fine. What are they going to find? I mean, they can find nothing...
Nothing illegal. Creepy, not illegal.
For most of us. Nothing illegal.
Nothing illegal, depending on what state you live in.
Yeah, but that's like the only thing you can find if they're understanding. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing you can find around here. Not in my home. And I'm not a snitch, so... We should get off of this topic before content that doesn't need to be revealed is revealed.
Oh, God.
Though I sat down with hashtag This Is Armando last episode. He had an e-cig. But it wasn't an e-cig.
No, it was an e-cig.
It's something like one. I don't know what it's called. It's a
vape?
weed vape. I don't know. Anyway, I reached. I was like, "Hey, bro, can I hit that while we're talking?" You know what I'm saying? In mid conversation, we're talking about fucking anime or some shit. I was like, "Hey, let me hit that really quick." And he's like, he started to hand it to me. He was like, "Oh, wait," because he just recently came back from Colorado, so it had that like oil shit in it, cannabis oil, CB, some kind of oil. Yeah. I don't smoke, so I know nothing.
Do you hear about the cannabis honey?
I did not.
You've not heard about that?
Inform me.
All right, so I was on Reddit. And I was reading an article, and there's this guy who trained bees to make honey from cannabis.
How?
I don't know.
That's fascinating.
I'm not a bee tamer. But
I thought you were a bee man.
I'm scared of bees.
That's where you find your power, young Padawan.
Who's bee man? Jerry Seinfeld. That's bee man.
I guess. He's lame. I'm not a fan.
Did you see that movie?
The Bee Movie?
Yeah. It is the funniest thing drunk.
Is it really?
Yeah. That's something else. That's something else we need to do. After the podcast, we're going to watch Bee Movie.
We could do a commentary to you guys watching a fucking lame movie like that while you're drunk.
Yeah, that would work.
I feel like that's how podcasting started, was commentaries.
Commentaries? It's just elongated commentary?
Right.
I could see that. Just, people talking about stuff and then more stuff.
Right. Don't you hate when people call in while you're podcasting?
I don't know. I have my phone on silent.
Mine was going on. Anyway, you were telling me something really interesting about bees making weed.
Alright, cannabis, that's all it was.
That's fucking cool.
The pollen
dude.
from the cannabis goes into the honey or whatever, so you get high.
The weed ninjas are stepping their game up. All I'm saying.
It is in Colorado. It's legal there. I think it's legal there.
Here, pretty soon they're going to make movie theaters.
I don't know.
Where if they're smoking weed on the film, you're just going to get high as shit. Because they're probably going to be putting weed through the fucking vents. And then you're just...
What is that? I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
It's kind of like forcing weed down your shit. Because what if you don't want to smoke,
Because what if you still need to pass a drug test at your job?
Then you're fucked because they wanted to stuff weed in your shit while you watch Pineapple Express 2.
See, if you're gonna go watch that, you're probably already a stoner, though.
You should know ahead of time. Like, they should have fucking...
Just a warning label.
You are about to get really fucking high, dude.
You've sat in a 4D movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have, the water or whatever. If you're scared of movement or something like that, they'll have the stationary ones or whatever. So you can have, a sectioned off movie.
A boxed off area within the weed theater.
That's
so you can hang out.
Why wouldn't you just have 2 separate theaters, though?
Well, because what if you're with your homeboy, stoner homeboy, and you're like, "Hey, man, let's go see a movie." He's like, "Yeah, man, let's go."
What, is he gonna sit on the other side of the glass?
Yeah, you guys just be right here. They got a fucking, how at the fair you get on a roller coaster, they got pull down seatbelts, they can fucking pull down box, and you're just in that bitch.
I was thinking gas mask.
Or you could gas mask.
Interesting fact about the gas mask.
Okay.
So, Adolf Hitler's mustache. You got the pencil stash?
Yes.
Do you know why he had that?
I do not.
Because that's the easiest mustache you could have for the gas mask.
Really?
Because right through here would be covered up. So if you just had through here and there, that's where the gas mask would not take off the hair.
How many gas masks do you think that man wore?
2.
Only 2?
I don't know.
Oh, I was like, damn, fucking, shit, dude.
Just off the top of my head, 2. 3, maybe.
I was like, damn.
I don't know.
Probably a lot.
How many gas masks have you worn?
Never worn one.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I put one on once, but, I'm very claustrophobic. I can wear a Spidey mask all day, but, a gas mask is suction to the joints.
See, but you did fine with the Oculus?
The Oculus.
Oh,
the fucking virtual reality?
Yeah, you did fine with that, though?
Because I felt like I had superpowers, dude. You can put whatever you want on my face if I got superpowers.
You had the fireball in the wrong hand, though. I feel like if I did that, if I had, so say you were, had superpowers. You got superpowers, but it's your off hand.
You'd have to practice.
Yeah, I feel like that... Don't do that much. Come on now.
I'm sorry. I was trying to help.
But yeah, so, you have the shield in the right hand, fireball in the left hand. You still have to throw. I feel like it'd be awkward. You would have to practice with it. That would suck, though.
But
I mean, the minor inconvenience
I feel like
of
if you can make fireballs, you should be able to make it in both hands. What they need to do on the game is make it optional. You know, you
They
could.
do have it optional.
You could fucking do.
You just press the wrong button.
I just wish you could throw the fireball back and forth.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be dope. What was that game called?
I don't know.
Because I tried looking it up, man, on YouTube to watch it because virtual reality.
Games like that you would not want to watch. Have you watched VR games before?
Well, I was trying to show it to hashtag This Is Armando.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't remember. I could actually... No, I'd have to upgrade my graphics card. So, I could get a VR system. Next paycheck.
I want you to get a VR system.
I don't have it... I'd have to do it in the living room. This isn't enough room.
Do you know I'd never leave?
Yeah, see, that's another thing, too.
Yeah. I'd be in there all day.
Because we have to go to work the next morning at like 6.
And then you'd want to play.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, no, I never get to do this.
Right, it's my turn. Come on. 5 more minutes.
Yeah, like, dude, virtual reality, I'm already addicted and I only done it once.
It's a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
I don't know which is better, the Vive or the Oculus, though. I'd have to look that up.
You should look that up, and
I don't know if I can
I want
afford
you to
it,
get
though,
like
'cause
the best games too, man. Don't get into that shitty ass bullshit that they're trying to give out.
Bowling?
Yeah, don't even want to
Come
bowl.
on.
Who wants to bowl, man?
I like bowling.
I'll bowl with you, I guess.
Alright, cool.
But I'm talking about like fucking guns and killing zombies and fucking flying.
Alright, so there is one VR game. I'm glad you said guns, because there is one VR game that's hilarious to watch. It's like a gun maker game or something like that. So what it is you're in like a little box. It's a shooting range. You'll have all these different types of guns that you can select and stuff like that. You can add attachments or whatever. And just the blooper highlights from that game is hilarious.
Do you know what it's called?
No.
Damn.
I'll look it up after the video.
Okay. But,
Sucks not having a fact checker.
well, she walked in for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, and then she left.
She fucking vanished. She fucking real creepy like and disappeared. Like that.
Well, yeah. Next week.
Definitely.
Hopefully.
We'll have a fact checker next week
Hopefully.
at 8 o'clock.
8:30.
8 to 8:30.
Yeah. We started early this week. I was surprised.
We did good.
Yeah.
It was just me and you.
Yeah. Alright. So in high school, I always had this problem in group projects.
Okay.
So
I never did an in-group project. I didn't do schoolwork. So
Really?
Go ahead.
All
I was
right.
a shitty ass
See?
student.
It was people like you that I had problems with.
I had people that do my homework.
Because I was one of those people.
We would have been good.
Oh my god.
You would have secretly hated me. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So every group project, I would always be the one person that ended up doing everything.
Yeah.
So and the more people that you added, it'd be the more work that would have to be done, right?
Yeah.
And no one would do their work. So we'd have like a fifth of the project done.
Did you get in trouble?
No. I told my teacher straight up what happened.
That's good.
And I still failed.
That's not good.
I didn't get in trouble. I was like, oh, well, it's a group project. You get the same grade as they do.
I'm like you.
And then I get an A on the test and a C in the class.
That's fucked.
It's high school. No one cares.
Yeah, high school doesn't matter, kids.
Yeah, it's college. College is what matters.
No, it all matters.
No, it doesn't.
Just try.
So did you hear about there was a terrorist threat made by a kindergartner? Did you hear about that?
Is this valid? Is this real?
This is real. So
I feel like you just tell me shit.
you
I
need to pay
believe
more
it.
attention to news.
I'm very gullible, so.
No, this is real. You can look it
go.
up.
Tell me.
So there's a kid walking into kindergarten. He doesn't want to take off his backpack. Kindergarten. I'm getting a little cotton mouth. I don't have a drink. I'm not drinking your drink. That's weird.
Because I do things.
But so he's walking into class and he doesn't want to take off his backpack because he's 5. He likes his backpack.
Okay.
I think it's like a superhero. Like I think it was Superman.
Right on.
But he doesn't want to take off his backpack. And he was watching the news with his mom or something like that. And he tells the teacher, "I have a bomb in my bag. I can't take it off."
Wow.
So teacher calls the principal. Principal calls her parents. And now, his parents. I think it was his. And now he has a suspension. He was suspended for the day because he made terroristic threats.
Really?
So now he has it on his permanent record that he was suspended for a day, and his parents are trying to get his record clean or whatever like that for future and stuff like that. And I'm sitting and thinking, it's like, does anybody actually look back to kindergarten for your record?
I don't think so.
How far back do you think they look?
I feel like maybe middle school, if that. I feel like high school is where the people look.
Because the colleges I talk to, none of them look at middle school.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like high school mainly.
Like, even like OU, Oklahoma University. I think they looked, through high school. Like TCC, junior year. That was it.
Yeah?
I don't know. I feel like, I guess high school is important.
I feel like it is. I feel like that's the fucking proving grounds, dude.
High school's proving grounds? I feel like college is proving grounds.
I feel like, because you're in college. High school was my end.
My ass kicked in college.
I stopped at high school. I plan on going back to school. But I'm just saying.
Do it as soon as possible. That's what I recommend.
I'd like to.
And then,
but that's what everybody says, and then you know what happens after they say, I'd like to.
No one does it.
So.
Or they get another kid.
And I have one already.
Right.
So I need to get in there, like swimwear, as the kids say. Dab.
Yep. But try to do it sooner than later.
Definitely.
And if you need help, don't go to me, because I'm struggling as it is.
I just wish they had like cheat sheets and shit for everything in life.
Just fucking. See, that's the problem. See? That's why I had guys like you or girls that were like, hey, fucking handle that, please.
Right.
Be a friend.
Or just Google every test.
Right.
So something else that happened to me in high school was my teachers. I had lazy teachers that would get their tests from offline. So I'd sit there on my phone during the test looking up the answers for the test that he got offline.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
like,
awesome.
just no one cared.
That's not good.
So that's why I'm like...
Me and fucking Brad discussed that this past Sunday on the Best of Men podcast.
Okay.
We had talked about... not that exactly, but teacher pay. And we talked about why we feel like teachers don't necessarily put in as much effort anymore. Brad feels teachers' pay should be raised up tremendously because he did some research. He says a lot of teachers come out of their pockets to pay for like books and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, he feels teachers deserve a lot more.
They do.
I feel humans in general deserve a lot more when it comes to pay. If you're a worker, that is.
Right. I was going to say
Esteban.
if you actually work.
But, anyway, I feel that has a part to do with why teachers have become so lazy when it comes to taking care of students.
I don't know if I'd say lazy. I had generally good teachers, for the most part. I mean, there's obviously going to be a bad apple or something like that, but I feel like I had good teachers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what my teachers were like. I know I was cool with all my teachers, but I didn't,
do anything.
So I was just we were cool,
All right, stay in school, kids. Do your homework.
Definitely. Is that where we're wrapping it up?
Wrapping it up. Yeah, it's about that time, isn't it?
In the comment section, anything that is worth mentioning, really quick.
Nope.
All right. So I'm Sean. Something to write to Lewis.
Avery. Savory.
There he is, the tech guy. This has been Living with My Wife, Batman, and Hip-Hop, episode number...
24.
24.
Right?
That's what you said.
That's what we said. All right, 24 it is.
Real quick, some plugs. Check us out on our Facebook, like our page, share our page, invite some people at Comicaster. That's COMICCASTER, Comicaster on Facebook. Check out our Twitch at Geek World Network, our YouTube at Geek World Network, our Instagram at Geek World Network.
Do we have an Instagram?
We do.
Oh.
Our Twitter at Geek World Network.
We had that one.
But definitely check out our Facebook, our YouTube, and our Twitch at Comicaster Facebook, YouTube at Geek World Network, and Twitch at Geek World Network. Definitely drop in, subscribe, like, share, follow, tag.
Why does everybody have a different name for everything?
I don't know.
Just pick one and stick with it.
Subscribe works. I like subscribe.
But you don't have a subscription on Twitch yet.
I don't?
No, we don't.
We don't.
It's a different thing. Subscribing and following is different things on Twitch.
Why?
I don't... Because people like to screw with us. So now we have to go through this giant list of things to say.
Well, go to YouTube, subscribe. Don't like, subscribe. Go to Twitch.
Well, like us too. Like the video.
And comment a lot.
Or twice.
About 3 times. 4. 6,000.
Don't do 6,000 because I get notifications every time somebody comments.
So, this has been Living with My Wife, Batman and Hip Hop, and we are wrapping up another episode.
Dipping?
Yeah.
Good night.